landing spots now, and keep in mind, we don't play ranked right now because the game sucks. Ranked is even buggier than pubs, and cheaters everywhere all the time. In Publix, there are lots of cheaters, actually. We saw like 4 today, but they're especially dog trash, bad, not good in ranked. So we don't play ranked right now. Keep that in mind. However, where we drop depends on the flight path, but it is virtually always one of 3 spots, and all 3 of these are high value loot zones, which is why we pick them. Number 1, Trump. So it's the tallest building in downtown, of course, on the roof. Number 2 is Market, which is an unmarked POI, but it's by like the farms. It's on like the southeast part of the map. That's another high value loot zone, and there's a buy there. Trump, there isn't a buy there, but you're on the roof, so you can balloon wherever you want. Yeah. Or parachute. And then the 3rd spot we'll drop, which is fairly new, is the mosque, which is also a high value loot zone, and there are lots of cash registers around there, and a buy fairly close.
The thing with the mosque is it's kind of boring because it seems like many players don't go there, at least in ranked when we were doing it. Maybe it's different in pubs.
People land there. It's not as hot as Market or Trump, for sure, but sometimes people will land there. It's hotter than like a totally random spot, but even if they don't, there's a balloon right there. Yeah. So the play is like, if there's a team there, we'll trample them and mog them and then buy our loadout, and then we'll just run up to the balloon. And if there's not a team there, we'll buy a loadout, run up to the balloon, and then go wherever we want. So that's like the thing with all of these, and with Market as well. They have 2 things in common. 1 is that they're high value loot zones. 3 things. 2 is that there's a buy station very close or on the POI. And 3 is that there is either a balloon very close, or you're on Trump and you can jump off and go wherever you want, which is effectively a balloon. So you get a quick loadout, you get boxes, you get really set up, and you get a lot of money, obviously. So a quick loadout, and then the buy station, and then you can just go wherever you want.
Yeah, Market's fun. I think the fights at Market are interesting because it's kind of
I love Market fights. They're my favorite.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like you're in your, like, there will be, say like you're in the east building. In the west building, there can be 2 other teams, 2 other quads, and they're all just fighting each other. And it's like you're in your own little fights, basically. It's kind of interesting. It's like you're in a building so close, but you guys aren't even paying attention to each other because you're also fighting a team in your own building. But it's a fun little area for sure.
That's another thing too, actually.
Tricky buy though, real tricky buy to hit. You get easily ripped.
You have to clear it first.
Yeah.
You just have to clear it first. Which is kind of fun though. That's another thing too, is that we talked about this on Patreon about Trump, why it's a good drop spot. And another one of the reasons is very hard to get third partied at Trump. You'll know they're coming like every time. That's also kind of true at Market because like nothing else is around Market. It's a very isolated area, and you're also like in a building or on like a pretty concealed rooftop. So you very rarely get third partied at Market. Like from an outside team coming in, you know what I mean? And if they are coming in from outside, you will almost always know because that means they're either ballooning or driving a vehicle. Because if they try and just walk up, that can happen, but people usually aren't walking to Market because it's so out of the way.
No.
And then same with Mosque. It's pretty hard to get third partied there. Well, I mean, you can get ballooned on at Mosque and at Market, but you'll at least know they're coming that way. And Mosque just has so much cover and so many little dark fucking rooms you can run away in that it's also hard to get third partied there. So these are good drop spots for like all of those reasons.
Mosque is cool too because just that the whole Old Town area is a fun place to fight. That's an interesting drop spot.
I like Old Town fights a lot. Low Town, less so, a lot less so, but Low Town, or Old Town, So yeah, that's where we've been dropping.